Hello guys, si Keshan Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 36 ng laro tayo ng Deponia, the Complete Journey. So game, tuloy natin yung adventure nitong si pasaway na Rufus. Actually, tatlo na, clean niya yung sarili niya, so tatlo na siya ngayon. So go. Kailangan tulungan na kailangan makalabas tayo dito somehow. So teka, ano ba mga dito?
Oh yeah, one more thing. Before I shine a light into the darkness there, always keep yourself between me and the man-eating monsters. We don't want anything to happen to me, after all.
Pasaway.
I can't believe how stupid those organons are.
And now, after the unparalleled success of Look at Me, we are pleased to be able to present you with the first exclusive preview of his new single. Here, for your listening pleasure, comes Cowboy Dodo and Look Around.
Oh no, not the B-side too.
Wow, you just can't get your eyes off me, can you? It's Barbarian,
Sorry,
you dairy
sorry.
show is over, I'm a vendor. Don't you ever
Cowboy
have to
Dodo.
blink? What are you, some kind of
Dodo.
guppy? Why don't you just watch a bunny on my vigil with a puppy? Look, done once if you get it, now we've done enough already. I'll just stroll off somewhere else and you stay here nice and steady, right? Oh, well, it's no better, what's the matter? I'm a balding is a bogey on my nose. Say what the thing you are beholding, man, you stare at me as if there was just rubbish on the telly. And I cannot even blame you, for I also have a belly full of living here, where all you see is lamps full of litter. I home I eat Deponia, I know it may sound bitter, but somewhere up Elysium is bound to be found. You're just facing the wrong way, so turn around. Didn't we agree? Nothing here for you to see. Now good lost, never be found, just look around. Got a stiff neck, maybe whiplash, wearing blinkers. Got your hip flash out, your deaf or graveyard bound, man, look around. Listen to the Cowboy Dodo, Cowboy Dodo. Diggity dop bop, look around. Look around. Listen to the Cowboy
He's actually got a point. People really should look around a lot more in their lives. Otherwise, they miss out on all the intruders! Alarm!
Nahuli tuloy yung isang Rufus.
It's worse than I feared.
Are you my daddy?
I hope not. And if I am, then you must take after your mother. I'm Rufus.
Please excuse my sister's lack of restraint. She's just glad that we finally found a grown-up. I'm Rusty, that's Gretchen, and our little brother is called Hansel.
The soda straw is called Hansel? Your parents are real sadists, I guess.
Well, put it this way, they abandoned us down here in the sewers. We've been stumbling around in the dark by ourselves for quite a while. Could you maybe help us?
Of course I could, but I don't want to. Beat it.
That isn't the proper reaction. As a grown-up, you have a responsibility to help poor children in need.
I've already got one ankle biter around my neck. Help yourselves. Shoo!
Usain nga natin yung ibang Rufus muna. Teka. Si Pula. Biglang lumabas si si Baby Bozo. Kaya hanapin natin sa nagpunta yun. Ano to? Platypus na naman. Kaya siya nagpunta.
Well, what did I say? The gate is open. The way is clear to the rebel camp.
Saan nagpunta? Kausapin nga natin itong nasa shop.
Male assistant 1. Yeah, well, she can just keep on looking. Male assistant 1. You're looking for an assistant?
So you can read, bravo. I'm looking for a handsome man to work under me.
Too bad I'm busy.
I said handsome, didn't I?
Male assistant wanted. Yeah, well, she can just keep on looking.
So kaya natin magagamit dyan.
She looks like a big extra large burrito herself with a ground beef cream filling. Hi there.
Hello.
Was that all? Just hello?
What would you like to hear, huh? Welcome to Burrito Rat Paradise? So you think my sign isn't flashy enough?
Nah, not really.
What are you selling here? Burritos, malaman.
What are you selling here?
This is a fashion boutique. I sell men's suits with matching designer hats.
Yeah, looks more like a burrito stand to me.
How perceptive of you, Inspector Trash Vest. Why are you even asking? Since you obviously swallowed a lie detector, huh?
Any special offers today?
Any special offers today?
I've got these burrito wraps for 1.25 zlotys each. If that's not special enough for you, go someplace else where they have flashing signs that say special offer. But you can count on it that their burrito wraps cost a lot more. Flashing signs don't come for free, you know.
4 burritos, please.
4 burritos, please.
Sorry, my assistant resigned.
You had an assistant?
Yeah. No idea how he managed to open his shackles.
Well, why don't you just make the burritos yourself?
I've had surgery. The doctor says I shouldn't move too much. That's my big heart.
Why? Did you donate a kidney?
No, didn't you listen? I said my heart is too big.
Oh, come on. Make me a few burritos, will ya?
No, without an assistant.
Ah, come on, make me a few burritos, will you?
Oh, come on. Make me a few burritos, will ya?
No, without an assistant.
Okay. Have you seen a baby pass through here?
Have you seen a baby pass through here?
I know nothing about missing babies. Nothing. And no one can prove otherwise.
Come on. It should have passed here just a minute ago.
Oh, in that case, I really don't know.
Do you know the way to the secret rebel camp?
Do you know the way to the secret rebel camp?
Just down the road behind me.
And you tell me just like that? I mean, what if I were an Organon spy?
Well, you just can't plan for everything, can you? You could have been a mutated flu virus. Then I shouldn't even have talked to you.
Have you found a male assistant in the meantime?
Have you found a male assistant in the meantime?
Yeah, but I ate him already.
You're joking, right?
If you have to explain it, it's not a joke anymore.
Nothing from me right now.
A good choice. We got plenty of that.
Okay, dito naman tayo. Sabi niya, yun yung rebel base eh. Ano yan? Antenna.
Is it really that hard to make these things stable? Just FYI, this time I'm breaking it off on purpose. Well, of course, I mean I'm going to adjust it just a little bit more. Oopsie. Is it really that hard to make these things stable?
I think I combine.
The reception is okay, but I'm absolutely certain on this frequency, all I'll get is some idiotic ham radio operator.
This is the high-security frequency of the Edison Virological Hazardous Waste Eradicator. How can I help you?
I hope this won't happen again. Please excuse me, wrong number. Take care.
Say what? We're supposed to open the container and release the zombie viruses into the air?
What? No, abort! Abort!
Password verified. Virus container open. I hope you know torture.
Yeah, you have a nice day too.
Ano ba yan? Sino itong dalawang timang na to? Sergeant Ay! Si Bambini?
Wait a minute. I know those derelicts.
Private lotting? Ano ba yan?
Wait a minute. I know those derelicts. Bambina? Lottie? What are you doing here? And why are you dressed as men?
First of all, these are our uniforms.
We're now officers.
Officers of the Resistance!
Officers. Cute.
Moreover, it's Private Lottie to you now, and Sergeant Bambi.
Sergeant Bambi.
Do you hear that, Lottie?
I think Rufus is making fun of us, Sergeant!
I think he's looking for a new set of teeth.
Ladies, please stay calm. Don't get your panties in a knot. That causes chafing.
Where are the real rebels?
Where are the real rebels?
What do you mean, real? Do you think this is a dream or something? Want me to poke you with a needle? I got one right here. I could stick it all the way in if I have to.
No, I meant the true rebels. Janosch, Garlef, Leibold, the old gang, you know.
Oh, them. Janusz is left on a mission, far as I know. Golef and Leibold are in the camp, right behind that gate.
Huh. Well, they'll have to do for now then.
So you've joined the resistance now too?
So you've joined the resistance now too.
Do you mind?
Of course not, Sergeant. Bambi.
What's so funny about that?
Well, it's funny because you're women. Don't you get it?
Oh, for pity's sake, I always knew you was an idiot. But a sexist idiot?
What? No. It's got nothing to do with sexism. Some things just don't fit together. Women in the resistance. I mean, that's like, you know, putting a sombrero on a wombat.
Ho, ho, ho! Sombrero!
You see, even Lottie finds it funny. And I don't think it's because she's prejudiced against toxicants, right?
Never.
Or wombats.
Oh, I love wombats. They're so... They're useful animals!
Exactly, just like women.
Attention, superior officer present.
Attention, superior officer present.
Ah, where?
Behind you!
Naturally, I was referring to myself, you herbal cannon fodder supplement.
Yeah, right.
We're only taking orders from our squad leader!
Yeah, well, I don't care who that is. She's under my command as well. I'm the big chief, after all.
Nice try, Rufus. But we know the general, and you're not him.
The what? The general? Squad leaders? Generals? Have I really been gone that long?
I'm not going to bother you any longer.
I don't want to bother you any longer.
You can't be serious.
All right, I don't have time to bother you any longer.
That's more like it.
Gate to the rebel camp.
Yoo-hoo! Open up!
Yes?
Leibold! What luck? Let me in. Do I know you? Excuse me? It's me, Rufus. Come on, you must recognize your leader.
You look like Rufus, but you can't be him. Rufus made it to the upper ascension station with Janosch.
Yeah, but I'm right here.
That's your opinion.
I don't have time for this nonsense. Who's in charge here?
A new leader.
Well, then let me in. I want to talk to him.
No, I can't. How can I be sure you're not an Organon spy?
That takes the cake. After all, I started this rebellion.
Oh, And is there anyone who can attest to that?
You mean besides you?
Yes, precisely. Somebody else has to vouch for you?
Huh. This is a bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. But all right, I'll be right back. And you can get ready to do a few push-ups.
Ayan. Nahanap pa rin natin si Baby Bozo. Ito man ang pataas.
I am merely saying that I find it inappropriate for you to be selling rope directly next to my practice.
I don't know what you're talking about. I stock nothing but high-quality products. And with all due respect, your clientele seems to feel the same way. Since the Organon destroyed the facade between our businesses, my sales have tripled. I've never had a customer come back with a complaint.
That... no, forget it.
I just did.
Advertising sign.
2 ropes for the price of 1.
Civic Center.
Eleganza, the rope for the fashion-conscious woman. Classy. I bet they'd look good on gold. Moe's Therapeutic Ropes, the cheaper alternative. Well, will you look at that? Apparently, the knot will be worn more to the left in the upcoming season.
Ah, I see you are interested in our flyer.
Very much so.
Excellent. You'll find all the important information on our products in there. There's even a small preview of the upcoming winter fashions on the back. If you are subject to winter depression, you should act now. Many models are out of stock during the holidays. What are you doing?
I'm making a paper airplane. What else?
But my beautiful flyer!
Well, we'll see if it's a beautiful flyer in the test flight. Moe's Therapeutic Ropes, the cheaper alternative. Well, will you look at that? Apparently, the knot will be worn more to the left in the upcoming season. Welcome to Morbid Moe's Rope Barn. A friendly, dynamic guy with an open smile inspires a lot of confidence. Where would we be without my excellent grasp of human nature? Moe's Therapeutic Ropes, the cheaper alternative. A whole cabinet full of prescription psychotropic drugs. Well, if I can't get Bozo back to his old self with that, then I don't know what else to do.
Hands off! The antidepressants are for patients who are not beyond hope.
He looks like that mime I sometimes dream about. He tries to call for his mother, but he has a baguette in his mouth with a whole bunch of spiders crawling out of it.
Why are you staring at me like that?
You don't want to know. I'd like a therapy session.
It doesn't work like that. You need a doctor's referral.
Is that really necessary? My family doctor doesn't much like me. The last time I saw him, he locked me up in prison just because I set fire to City Hall.
Uh-huh. Then you're in the right place. That much is sure. But first, you need a referral.
Yeah. All right.
And in the meantime, I'll get a larger notepad.
item sa baba.
He looks grumpy. I better not bother him. He looks grumpy. I better not bother him.
Panan? Editor-in-chief.
Barry! There's somebody at the door!
I heard it.
Chase him off! I need quiet for the cover story. You know, about that idiot who almost got us all killed.
Yeah, I know.
Rufus, come in. But please be very quiet, okay?
Yerk, as in, it would be most yerksome if I can't find a use for this. There's only one single letter in the typecase. A capital Yerk. Isn't this needed?
No. Whatever for? There are hardly any words that contain it, and we already reported on the Satyr Knuckles in our winter special. Mythological physical extremities.
Oh yeah, I think Tony had that issue. Whatever for?
The cover story was about centaurs.
Oh yeah, of course, I remember. Yerk, as in, it would be most yerksome if I can't find a use for this. The future is not yet written, at least not on this piece of paper. The future is not yet written, at least not on this piece of paper. Things look black for the Orcanon.
Pwede ilagay ito doon?
If my name were Urkel, I could stamp my initials all over the place now. Too bad. If my name were Urkel, I could too bad. If Barry behaves himself, he'll get to type out my biography someday. Hey Barry, why so sad?
Oh, Rufus, it's terrible. Everyone says you aren't a hero. You're an idiot. They say you brought down the end of the world upon us.
Ah, they're just jealous. I'm totally swell, and you know it.
I don't know what to think anymore. I haven't been able to get a single shot of your heroic deeds.
Well, you just aren't as good a photographer as I am.
If only I had just one photo as proof of your selflessness.
Yeah, that would be great for me. You know what? I'll make you a deal. I'll find the subject for another heroic deed, and you'll get your photo. Agreed?
Oh, that would be so great!
I'll be right back.
Editor's office. Rope store. Therapist's office. So di natin alam kung saan nagpunta yung pasaway na baby. Ah, may grill dito. Storm drain.
Yoo-hoo! Oh, rats. Nobody there.
So far wala na dito. Balik tayo kay Red Rufus. Ay, hindi siya available na. Nahuli nga pala.
We caught another rebel. Another one. Oh, but that's the same one again. He must have escaped somehow.
Huh? But I've never been here before.
Very funny. Move. Lock him up in his cell again.
A rug in a prison cell? How shishi can you get? Someone's hiding there. Cletus? No, wait. You're one of my clones, right? Cleverly disguised as Cletus.
Oh, please! Don't tell me there's more than one of you now.
Very good. You got your role as a sleazy dimwit down pat.
Yes.
What you said. So, if you are me, how were they able to capture you?
Same as you, I suppose.
The way they captured me was much cooler. And I've already got a plan how we can get out of here.
You can spare yourself the effort. I've tried everything.
Yeah, maybe, but I have a bunch of new tricks up my sleeve that you don't even know.
Even though we're the same person?
Yeah, watch and learn.
Wala tayong items. Teka, kausapin natin si... Teka.
A rug in a prison cell? How shishi can you get? His costume isn't half bad. I almost fell for it myself.
And what about your oh-so-brilliant rescue operation?
Just relax. I'll get us out of here in no time. Unless he turns around, I'm in his blind spot. That's good. Hey, hello? Yoo-hoo!
What do you want? Stop making such a racket in there.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
That's probably because you never touched your breakfast. Hang on, I'll open the food slot.
I need the bathroom.
I need the bathroom.
Again? Fine. But this time, don't use so much toilet paper. We've already cleared the store.
Do you mean that if someone were to prevent the destruction of the planet, the Organon would be out of toilet paper?
That would be correct, yes.
Fantastic. How's that for an incentive to save Deponia?
I want to talk to my lawyer.
Yeah, I want to talk to my lawyer.
Who's your lawyer?
Well, actually, I was going to defend myself.
Whatever you like. Then go ahead and talk to yourself. But no longer than 10 minutes. Understood?
I demand a clean cell.
I demand a clean cell.
This is a clean cell, and I'm very proud to say so. We have all the latest cleaning technologies. The blankets are lint-free, and the toilet fresheners are dirt repellents. And I shampooed the rug earlier today.
Wow. Life in the service of the Organon gets pretty boring, huh?
Oh, you have no idea.
I'm not feeling so well.
I'm not feeling so well. I think I'm getting sick.
No, I don't care, as long as you don't barf on the rug.
Let me out of here.
Let me out of here.
Forget it.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Then don't bother me.
Okay, let's have a look. Coffee, a bagel, and pepper. What, no jam? That's a violation of the Geneva Convention. This prison food is an affront. I mean, who likes sesame? Say what you like about those Organons, but they know how to make a decent coffee. And what have we here? A toilet freshener. Wasn't very smart of the Organon to provide me with this essential gem of chemical warfare.
Urinal cake na naman.
Wasn't very smart of the Organon to provide me with this essential gem of chemical warfare. It's a lousy substitute for cream cheese, but it'll have to do. Inspired recipe.
Pwede lagyan ng pepper.
They call this breakfast? Where are the French fries?
Pwede.
Wait a minute. If it isn't my old toothbrush from part 1. How did that get there? I don't suppose they're planning a spin-off. Wait a minute. If it isn't my old toothbrush from part 1. How did that get there? I don't suppose they're planning a spin-off.
Eh, yung toothbrush na yun, may sentient yun eh. May sarili siyang pag-iisip eh.
Dentosaurus. Put a dino on your toothbrush. Now that's a surprise. Somehow I thought the Organon would use a different brand.
Okay. Nabigyan natin kay Cletus.
What is that supposed to be? This is all part of my escape plan.
A bagel? What are you going to do with that? Escape through the hole? You know you'd never fit, right?
Just wait and see. I'm going to take a holistic approach. When I eat this bagel, I'm going to leave crumbs all over the rug. That'll teach them to aggravate the likes of Rufus.
And what about your oh-so-brilliant rescue operation?
Just relax. I'll get us out of here in no time. They call this breakfast? Where are the French fries? They say you should brush your teeth after you eat, but they don't say how long after. So here's my tip. The longer you wait, the more meals you can cover in one go. They say you should brush your teeth after you eat, but they don't say how long after. So here's my tip. They say you should brush your teeth, but they don't say. So here's.
Subukan natin bigay sa kanya.
Hey, hello?
What is it now?
Yeah, please don't get me wrong, but this food is inedible.
Well, that's all you're getting.
That's an outrage. I want to complain to the chef right now.
All right. But be quick about it. And what did he say?
He apologized and showed me around the kitchen. I had no idea how hard it is to prepare food for prisoners. Let me tell you.
I hate you.
Everything here is squeaky clean. Good thing, too. At least they won't force me to scrub the cell.
Pwede kayo coffee?
Tidy Bot, you old dirtbag you. Nice to see you again. Hey, is that a way to greet an old buddy? Really? I'd really love to have one of those as a pet. It's cute. And instead of making a mess, it cleans everything up. Dust! As if I didn't have enough of that in my coat.
Kung natin bigay kay Cletus yan.
What is that supposed to be?
One guess. It's our ticket to freedom. You will eat this slightly adulterated bagel and then pretend to be sick, which should come naturally. And when they take you to sickbay, I will come forth from my hiding place
And save us over my dead body. You will eat the bagel, and I will save us.
Yeah, actually, why not? I'm kind of hungry anyway.
No, wait, was that a trick? Just so you could have my food, you rotter. I'm on to you. Give me that bagel. I'm feeling a little... I think I'm going to... What have you done, you idiot? You poisoned me!
Bravo! Very convincing.
Yung
Didn't
ginawa
think you
natin
had
kay
it in
ano,
you.
kay
But,
Bozo
you
to sa
better
last
save your method
a few
acting for the
episodes
gods,
ago.
especially your complexion. It's really good.
Yoo-hoo, I feel sick. Is that supposed to be me? Who else? Why are you disguising your voice?
Oh, trust me, I'm an excellent voice impersonator.
What?
What? Oh, shush.
What is it now? If you keep bothering me, I will... What the... You toe rag! What have you done to my nice rug? Off with you to sick bay, right now! Damn! Now I have to air out the cell!
That was easier than I thought. Too bad there wasn't a big chase sequence on jet skis, though.
Tatawagin mo.
Unless he turns around, I'm in his blind spot. That's good.
I have nothing more to tell him, just this. Farewell, you dunderhead.
Tulog.
Doesn't look like the Resistance is giving the organ a hard time. I've always loved pneumatic tube systems, even though they're not suitable for sending large amounts of bread dough.
Break toothbrush.
To send something through the tubes, I first need one of these handy capsules. Application terminal, serial 17. Only approved for filling in application forms with the serial number 27 ERC.
Ay, 27 arc.
This doesn't make much sense if I haven't got the appropriate application form.
Kailangan yung isang Rufus magpunta dito kung ganun. Great na naman.
This is all the same form. Application form 27 EUR. Application for A. Medical assistance in case of job-related injuries induced by terminal maintenance work, reference number EURC 75. B. A screwdriver, sharp-edged, to be used in terminal maintenance work, reference number HOLA 55. And C. A replacement lead-type EURC for defective application terminals, reference number EURC 122. Application form 27 EUR. Application for A. Medical assistance in case of job-related injuries induced by terminal maintenance work, reference number EURC 75. B. A screwdriver, sharp-edged, to be used in terminal maintenance work, reference number HOLA 55. And C. A replacement lead-type EURC for defective application terminals, reference number EURC 122.
Brush?
They say you should brush your teeth after you eat, but they don't, so here's my tip.
Door sensor.
Huh, nothing. I guess the door only opens for the organon.
Into the crawl space. Nasaan tayo? Crawl space. Paano nakabalik dito? Yun nandun.
This is still not fast enough, Oppenbot. Ulysses must not get suspicious. I want to be there when he learns that the army he was going to blow up with this filthy planet is on board. And will take over Elysium under my command.
Ulysses isn't stupid, Meredith.
He's stupid enough to think that 11,000 Organons will just volunteer to die submissively.
Yes, that is stupid. So, when am I getting my copy of the Ascension Codes?
Don't be silly, Oppenbot. You will stay here, of course.
Ah, yes, of course.
11,000 Organons. So that's what Argus was talking about. Huh, I never believed for a moment that he wanted to save Deponia, and now he's got the Ascension Codes. I've got to hurry. He's already bringing his troops aboard. Another problem that I need to take care of later. Am I intruding?
Rufus! I'm overjoyed to see you! You have come just in time!
And who have we here? Another fellow fighter in our battle against depression?
This is Rufus. I told you about him.
Wow, really? The Rufus? Now, if that isn't a good omen for our enterprise, I'm Cowboy Dodo. You may know me from the local radio. And here we have Cindy, Hottie, and Cutis.
He remembers our names! Shh, I don't want to miss a word.
Okay, listen up, everyone. I'm the head honcho around here, right? So, what do you want me to do? What's the big plan?
We are directly above Bailiff Argus's office. They believe that the Ascension Codes are hidden there. Therefore, we wanted to lower Cowboy Dodo on a rope so he could get his hands on them.
I understand. We can usually apologize. But I'm here now, so move aside and make room for me.
I like this guy. Why don't we just take a vote? I'm for Rufus.
I'm for me too.
I just don't know.
No, let Cowboy Dodo do it. He's the best man for the job. He's the best man, period.
And Janosch votes for me, of course.
Well, it's a draw then. But before we get into a fight over this, remember that manning the crank is also an important job.
The crank? I'm not your crank, Abe. Forget it. I demand a new count. Someone is still missing, you know. I'll be right back.
So anyway guys, end na muna natin dito kasi ano eh, mag 45 minutes na eh. So sige, save na muna natin. Ang dami natin kailangan gawin ah. Isa pa. Isa pa. So, balik sa main menu. Tapos, enter natin for now. So, Keshan Velosa signing off, guys. Tuloy na lang natin ito next episode.